Good morning, and thank you for joining us to celebrate the 2020 Spirit of UWF Alumni and Community Award recipients. You know, every year at graduation, I talk to our students about transformation, and I have them recognize that they have transformed from being students to becoming alumni and successful members of their community. So today, we are really pleased to be able to recognize those achievements of our alums and thank our community partners who work hard to make the University of West Florida the great place that it is today. Your contributions are greatly appreciated, and the impact you've made is recognized. It is an honor to be your president.
Thank you for taking the time to join us virtually today. We are honored to present the Spirit of UWF Alumni and Community Awards. We'd just like to take the time to thank everybody who nominated alumni and community partners for their outstanding contributions in their communities and their impact on the University of West Florida. And now we begin with the Chambered Nautilus Award. It is an honor to present the Chambered Nautilus Award of Merit to Dr. Usha Kundu and Mahadub Kundu. This award is presented for significant contributions, sustained leadership and service to the University of West Florida in the areas of academics, administration, student affairs, and university advancement. In February 2017, Dr. Usha Kundu and her husband Mahadub made a $5 million gift commitment to the University of West Florida College of Health. And in recognition for their vision and generosity, the college was named the Usha Kundu MD College of Health. Their generous contribution supports active and engaged teaching, learning, and research in the college. It is our pleasure to congratulate Dr. Usha Kundu and Mahadub Kundu.
We are extremely honored to receive this award. We would like to see UKCOH to excel in education, research, healthcare, and helping the community. We will be more than happy to help UWF and UKCOH always. Thank you so much.
Good morning and go Argos. I'm Eric Brammer, President of the UWF Alumni Association, and I'm honored to present the awards for Distinguished Alumnus. This award is presented for significant achievements and/or leadership demonstrated by the recipient in his or her chosen field of interest or career. This achievement may include personal or professional endeavors and/or accomplishments. This year we have 4 recipients to honor, and all have exhibited excellence in their professions and personal lives. Our first recipient, Terry Burling, received his Bachelor of Arts in Accounting in 1970. Terry's had a very successful career at Northwestern Mutual, currently serving as a senior financial representative. He is a certified life underwriter and accredited estate planner. Terry believes in supporting his community and his alma mater. Terry volunteers with the Pensacola Chamber of Commerce, the Pensacola Association of Insurance and Financial Advisors, the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Estate Planning Council of Northwest Florida, Pensacola Children's Chorus, and is active in his church. Terry's commitment to time and philanthropic efforts for the University of West Florida is immeasurable. He understands that as UWF Athletics continues to build champions for life in sports teams, UWF is not only about teaching our student athletes about sports, but also about life, leadership, teamwork, perseverance, and dedication. Terry and his wife Betty have been supporting UWF since 1983. Terry serves on the UWF Sword and Shield Council, the UWF Champion Circle, and is a UWF football founder. The Football Founders Initiative helped bring football to Northwest Florida. Terry worked on this project with leadership, determination, and a smile. Dave Scott, Director of UWF Athletics, says Terry helps make our university better, and he represents everything we hope our alumni will be. Help me in congratulating Terry Burling.
Missy asked me to give a little bit about my background with UWF. I graduated in 1970. I went to work in St. Petersburg with a CPA firm for 3 years. And it took me about 3 years to realize that I didn't want to do that for the rest of my life. In 1973, I signed a contract with Northwestern Mutual, who is my current employer as well today, and moved back in 1976 from St. Pete back to Pensacola. And at that point in time, I was in management and had a college internship program for people who wanted to get in a sales position and make a career out of selling. And through that internship program, I had the pleasure of meeting some of the athletic people out here and so forth and so on, and was asked to be on a search committee for a new athletic director, who ended up being Richard Berg. Richard and I became very good friends. And at that point in time, Richard was asking for contributions to the athletic program, and I bought into that and made a donation. And also, following that up, I came to know Dr. Pence and her football dreams, and through her, I bought into that big time, huge football fan. And from that point on, the football program went into high gear. And all I can say is there's nothing like a relationship between the public and the university if football's involved in it. That's my story.
Our next recipient, Dr. Diane Kelly, is a 4-time West Florida alumna. She received her BA in English Education in 1978, Master's of Education in Educational Leadership in 1991, Specialist in Education in 94, and finally her Doctorate of Education in 1997. Dr. Diane Kelly currently serves as a school board member for the Okaloosa School District and owner and lead consultant of Priority Professional Development. Dr. Kelly has been an advocate and leader as an educator in the Okaloosa School District for over 4 decades. She's served numerous education positions, from teacher to media specialist, assistant principal, principal at 3 different schools, director of principal evaluations, and director of curriculum and instruction, to list just a few. Dr. Kelly is also active in other community organizations, including Impact 100, Jobs for You, Learning Forward, Destin Rotary Club, Okaloosa County Public Library Board, Phi Kappa Phi, Delta Kappa Gamma, Florida Computer and Technology Instructional Leaders, Okaloosa Walton Youth Philharmonic Symphony Orchestra, and serves as a pianist at Magnolia Baptist Church, to just mention a few. Dr. Kelly has served as an adjunct instructor for West Florida in technology and in curriculum and instruction, served on the National Council of Accreditation of Teachers Education Community for UWF, and was a faculty leader for the Teacher Ready program and the UWF Studer Partnership. She was included in the Okaloosa County Women's Hall of Fame and the University of West Florida's Focus on 40. Her nominator, Linda Evanchik, says there's no other person who has had the outreaching influence she has had on students, teachers, and other employees. She represents her alma mater well. Help me in congratulating Dr. Diane Kelly.
Hello and good morning. My name is Diane Kelly, and I'm thrilled to be here today as a recipient of the 2020 Outstanding Young Alumnus Award. I want to thank the committee for selecting me, and I'd like to thank my colleague and fellow school board member, Linda Evanchik, for nominating me. I believe that she also is a graduate of UWF, as are many other individuals who serve in public leadership capacities, illustrating that UWF encourages community involvement and support. I appreciate everything that the Spirit of UWF Awards program represents in our local area. Of course, for me personally, the University of West Florida offered a convenient, affordable, and well-rounded degree program, not only for me to obtain my original bachelor's, but for a number of other certifications and degrees as well in my chosen field of education. And then when UWF began its doctorate program, I was honored to be among the first to be accepted into and to complete that degree plan. But I'd like to add also that not only does UWF offer the formalized program plans, but it affords opportunities for colleagues to form networks and friendships that can have long-lasting impacts, both personally and professionally as well, and this can really enhance an individual's opportunities for success, both on and off campus. When I combine all the attributes and opportunities that the University of West Florida has brought into my life, up to and including being a recipient of this award, I have to say that this university truly has been foundational in helping shape who I am today. And that is really my goal and my hope for this university going forward, is that it continues to be just that for many other individuals now and for many decades into the future. Thank you.
Our next award recipient, Olivia McNally, is a two-time alumna. She received a BSBA in marketing in 2007 and her MBA in 2010. Olivia currently serves as the Manager of Telehealth Emergency Medicine at Envision Physician Services and Local Program Council Director, American College of Healthcare Executives North Florida Chapter. She recently received board certification in healthcare management with the FASCI Fellow of American College of Healthcare Executives. The FASCI is a prestigious distinction that shows a professional in health management meets the educational and professional requirements and is board certified and approved. This designation also signifies a commitment to lifelong change and improvement. McNally has been critical in the fight against COVID-19 and access to care within the community. Olivia has a strong desire to support her community by serving with local nonprofits. She volunteers her time with the Gulf Coast Kids House, Seville Rotary, Rotary Youth Leadership Awards, and supports her church's backpack feeding program. Every 2 weeks, she shops for and fills backpacks for children from Ferry Pass Elementary. Olivia has helped coordinate the annual ACHE conference held on the UWF campus. She has instrumental in helping the UWF Masters of Healthcare Administration program become an ASHE higher education network. She serves on the UWF Department of Health Science and Administrative Advisory Committee and received the 2019 Ethics in Business Award presented by the Combined Rotary Clubs of Pensacola and the West Florida College of Business. Her nominator, Dr. Jackman, states, "What is truly remarkable about McNally is how genuine she is in her service to others and her community. She does not do it for praise or self-adulation, but instead she has a true innate desire to help. Help me congratulate Olivia."
I'm extremely honored to receive the Distinguished Alumnus Award from the University of West Florida. I graduated with both my undergrad and my MBA from UWF, so I invested a lot of time here. My experience at UWF provided me with a great foundation. Winning this award would not have been possible without the inspiration and support I've received from my family, colleagues, and mentors, and I would like to thank them. Relationships and connections are extremely important, and I've made some of my best through American College of Healthcare Executives and Rotary. I serve on the board of the North Florida chapter of ACHE, and we greatly appreciate and are so glad that UWF College of Health has gotten involved with ACHE. You can start your involvement with both ACHE and Rotary while you're still a student at UWF, and I strongly encourage you to do so. I sincerely thank each of you, specifically Dr. Tiffany Jackman and Dr. Jessica Ryan, for nominating me for this award. I'm proud to be an Argonaut.
Our final recipient is Dr. Benjamin Stubbs. Dr. Stubbs earned his BA in English in 2002. Ben serves as the Associate Dean and Director of Student Involvement and Interim Director of University Commons and Event Services and oversees student activities, fraternity and sorority life, student organization administration, and leadership and service programming. Ben also serves as the Interim Program Co-Coordinator for the College Student Affairs Administration Program. Ben has served the university since 2011. During his time, he has worked hard to be a collaborative member of the University of West Florida. He has served on countless committees and initiatives on campus. Ben is known to consistently champion learning and thought leadership. Ben leads by example and excels at providing others with opportunities for growth. He's committed to educating students and staff members and making the co-curricular experience at UWF the best experience. Ben represents the spirit of UWF on a daily basis and is committed to upholding and creating the traditions that make West Florida so unique. Ben is an active member of the Be Ready Alliance Coordinating for Emergencies Board of Directors. He's serving on the 2021 Leadership Pensacola Curriculum Committee and for the last 9 years has coached youth soccer and baseball. Kenyatta Cox says, Ben has made a difference at our university, exemplified the mission of the university, and has positively impacted the people he oversees. He is truly a champion for higher education with a tireless energy serving our university. Melissa Puckett says, he is the linchpin of students' life at University of West Florida, and his impact extends far beyond campus and 9 to 5. Help me in recognizing Ben Stubbs. Congratulations to all of our 2020 Distinguished Alumnus Award recipients.
My name is Ben Stubbs, and I just want to say how incredibly honored I am to be recognized by the University of West Florida Alumni Association. As I sat down to prepare this message, I found that I was a little bit at a loss for words, which my colleagues will have a hard time believing, but it's true. Suffice to say that UWF has impacted me in so many meaningful ways and continues to do so. My 4 years as a student here shaped my ways of thinking, my beliefs and goals, and my knowledge of the world. My wonderful instructors challenged me in ways that transcended the material, and sometimes in ways that didn't sink in until many years after graduation. My student affairs advisors modeled leadership and encouragement and support and strategic decision making, and my peers showed me that young people could take things seriously, could be bright and fun and ambitious, and could care deeply about others. Perhaps most importantly, I met my wonderful wife Jennifer at UWF, and we were actually married the week after graduation. Even now, I learn from my amazing colleagues and our awesome students day in and day out. Thank you to my nominators, my colleagues, my instructors and friends, and to my incredible family. If I am distinguished, it's because you make me so. Working in higher education can be very gratifying, but to be able to serve one's alma mater is a true blessing. Thank you again to the Alumni Association and to all who work and give in support of the University of West Florida and its students. Go Argos.
Good morning and go Argos. I'm Nicole Stacy, Vice President of the UWF Alumni Association, and I am honored to present the awards for the Outstanding Young Alumnus. This award is presented to recipients who have demonstrated notable achievements in their field or displayed outstanding community service. The candidate will have developed imaginative methods and programs, displayed leadership and assisted in the development of others, and will have established strong professional relationships. This year, we have 5 recipients to honor, and all have exhibited excellence. All award recipients must be 39 years old or younger at the time of their nomination. Our first award recipient, Jenny Ford, received her BS in Clinical Laboratory Sciences in 2010. Jenny serves as the Regional Laboratory Quality Manager, Ascension Medical Group. She was instrumental in establishing the region's first COVID-19 drive-through collection center in Pensacola, including developing and implementing all of the protocols and practices. Jenny was also responsible for the training of the personnel to set up similar collection centers at other Ascension Medical Group systems throughout the country. She also spearheaded Sacred Heart's Health System's plasma collection and research project for the treatment of COVID-19 patients. And Jenny has been recognized as the American Society of Clinical Lab Science 2020 Voices Under 40, Pensacola Blue Wahoo's Healthcare Hero, American Society of Clinical Laboratory Science Omicron Sigma Award, and Key to the Future Award. Jenny serves as an adjunct professor at UWF, as an American Heart Association Basic Life Support instructor, and served as the president for the Florida chapter of the American Society of Clinical Laboratory Sciences. Please help me in congratulating Jenny.
I am so grateful to be recognized at this year's Spirit of UWF Alumni and Community Awards as the Outstanding Young Alumnus for 2020. It is my honor to serve our community and represent the University of West Florida, as well as the laboratory profession throughout the Gulf Coast. This year's global pandemic presented us with a lot of challenges, both as an organization, through my work at Ascension Sacred Heart, as well as a community all across our Gulf Coast region. And I just want to thank everyone who worked so hard to make our COVID-19 testing operations a success. To my fearless leader, Justin Labrato, thank you for trusting the mission to care for everyone in our community with me and helping me every step of the way. To my fabulous colleagues who stand with me every day and meet every challenge so effortlessly. Kristen Sylvester, Jennifer Henry, Christy Garrett, and Shannon Rush. You guys are truly the best team anybody could ask for. To all of our amazing call center associates, medical assistants, nurses, and of course our medical laboratory professionals who are performing the COVID-19 testing. Thank you for always going above and beyond for not only our organization, Ascension Sacred Heart, but as our community. And I happily accept this award and wear my UWF colors proudly. Thank you so much to the UWF Alumni Association for recognizing my work, and I am just overjoyed to receive this honor. So thank you so much.
Our next award recipient is Michael Kruger, a two-time alumnus. In 2016, he earned his BA in Public Relations, and in 2019, his MSA in Public Administration. Michael currently serves as a Surface Warfare Officer, and prior to his time in the Navy, Michael worked in the Office of Undergraduate Admissions at UWF, where he served the university as admissions counselor and new student recruiter. During his time as a student and employee at UWF, Michael was involved with the Executive Mentor Program, an active member of Sigma Alpha Epsilon fraternity, also serving as their faculty advisor, and is currently active in the Greater Pensacola Area Alumni Association for Sigma Alpha Epsilon. Michael served as Director of Marketing and Communications for the University of West Florida's Men's Empowerment Network and Director of Marketing and Public Relations for the University of West Florida's Campus Activity Board. Michael also served as a staff senator, which represents the more than 900 UWF staff members. He served as supervisor of elections and vice president while serving on staff senate. Michael was awarded the Kenneth L. Curtis Award for significant contributions, sustained leadership, and service to campus life at UWF. He was awarded the Joseph Mancini Leadership Award for demonstrated outstanding leadership. He was a Department of Student and Enrollment Affairs Development grant recipient and was a part of the hashtag #IamUWF marketing campaign. Grace Tennyson says, "What Michael has done so early in his life is a fantastic testament to the limitless potential UWF graduates have when equipped with education and support from their alma mater." Please help me in congratulating Michael Kruger.
Hey everybody, this is Michael Kruger. I was happy and honored enough to be selected for the UWF Young Alumnus Award. I come from Vieira, Florida back in 2012, coming up to UWF. I was honestly kind of nervous, didn't know what the school had in store for me, didn't know how I was going to perform, and honestly kind of just hit the ground running. As soon as I got into my classes, I realized that UWF had so many different opportunities for me to be successful and opportunities for me to really get engaged with what I was learning. I couldn't say enough about the faculty and staff there because they really helped me out to be who I am today. UWF really helped me in trying to get internships. They helped me get professional leadership opportunities, also summits as well. Also, I was really involved in school too, which I couldn't say enough how much that really helped shape my professional life even now. After I graduated in 2016, I was lucky enough to land a job with UWF Admissions as a new student recruiter. Couldn't say better things about having that job. That was the greatest job ever, and I just feel so lucky to even have that. On top of that, they really helped me out with being in staff senate, doing some professional leadership symposiums. And even on top of that, they helped me gain my master's in public administration, graduating again in 2019. So two-time alumnus. Right now, I'm currently in San Diego because I am in naval officership school. So I'm a surface warfare officer within the United States Navy. Being a top-notch leader is definitely something that you really need to do if you're going to be leading the men and women of our armed forces. And I really feel that UWF has absolutely been insurmountable in helping me obtain those goals and obtain the type of leadership that I really want to be and see inside our forces. As far as people who I want to thank, I really, really want to give a big shout out to the Executive Mentorship Program. Along with that, Michael Ryan, my mentor, my mother, Cynthia McGregor, and really just anyone who helped me get to where I am today. I couldn't say thank you enough. Like I said, I am honored, very, very honored to be selected for this award, and I can't say enough. Go Argos, and I will represent this school all the way through until I can't represent anymore. I love UWF, and it is the greatest school in Florida and in the country.
Our next award recipient is Melissa Pappas, a 2015 alumni with a BA in Exceptional Student Education. Melissa currently serves as a K-5 teacher specializing in exceptional student education. She was also selected as the Orange County Public Schools 2020 District Teacher of the Year. Melissa was awarded the Mary J. Brogan Excellence in Teaching Award from the Florida Department of Education. Recognized as an award-winning educator by the governor at the 2020 State of the State Address, she was selected to serve as the teacher liaison on the governor's statewide Reopen Task Force during the COVID-19 pandemic. She is also a graduate of the 2020 Florida Department of Education LEAD Network. She served as a speaker at State Conference for the Florida Future Educators of America and has been a speaker at many district events. Melissa has served the past 5 years teaching a K-5 intensive unit, responsible for the care and education of students with severe behavioral, functional, and academic needs. There are only 5 of these elementary level units across all of Orange County, and they are the final public school setting available for these students before they are placed in a more specialized facility for behavioral needs. Melissa has championed exceptional education as a passionate advocate for diverse learners. Her colleagues say that Melissa is a collaborator, an innovator, and a dream developer. Sarah All says Ms. Pappas is the type of teacher who inspires other educators, creates an environment where students feel empowered, develops relationships with caregivers so they feel valued, and uses innovative approaches. Please help me in congratulating Melissa Pappas.
Greetings everyone, my name is Melissa Pappas and I am so humbled to be accepting one of the Outstanding Young Alumnus Awards this year with the University of West Florida. As I reflect on this great honor, I am reminded of the impact that my time at the University of West Florida had on my life, both personally and professionally. When I entered the University of West Florida to complete my undergraduate degree, I was in a period of significant transition in my life, and I was really trying to rebuild myself from the ground up. And the incredible support that I received from the University of West Florida truly helped perpetuate that personal growth. Professionally, the education that I received, as well as the career guidance and overall structure and preparedness of the coursework, truly set me up for success as soon as graduation commenced. I felt prepared, motivated, excited to begin my career as an educator, and that foundation has stayed with me throughout my career. My hope in accepting this award is that I can serve as a voice for those considering entering education, that I can serve as a voice for those who maybe took the path less traveled in their educational journey or in their path to their career, and also to continue to serve as a fervent advocate for the special needs population. At the forefront of these unique and challenging times, it is important for us each to remember why we do what we do. For me, my motivation is my students. Everything I do for them. Each of you, or maybe those going through their coursework at this time, has been called to a certain profession, and it is important that we use that passion to drive us even through difficult times, and that we never forget why it is we're called to do what we do. Because whether we realize it or not, we make a difference in the lives of others every single day, and that spirit is truly interwoven throughout the community and educational programs at the University of West Florida. I am honored, I am humbled, and I am so proud to count myself among this incredible community of professionals and students, and I am ecstatic for the opportunity to represent this educational institution, which was so impactful in my life. So with all my heart and with so much gratitude, thank you.
Our next award recipient is Dr. Vanessa Phillips, a 3-time alumna. She received her BS in Health Education, Community Health in 2006, an MSA in Healthcare in 2009, and a Specialist in Education in 2014. She currently serves as the Health Education Program Manager, Tobacco Prevention Coordinator for the Florida Department of Health, Escambia County, and she has been employed with the Florida Department of Health since 2007. Dr. Phillips is a certified State of Florida Contract Manager, a certified Worksite Wellness Specialist, a certified Worksite Wellness Program Manager, as well as a tobacco treatment specialist. She also is owner and founder at Nerdy, a custom craft workings, digital design, and apparel customization company. Dr. Phillips is committed to her local community as well. She serves as Chief Financial Officer at Pensacola Lamplighters, a mentoring organization that serves young men in middle school and high school in Escambia County. She is a member of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority, Inc., the National Commission for Health Education Credentialing, and the National Wellness Institute. She is also an active member in Mount Pilgrim Missionary Baptist Church. And Dr. Phillips has also provided support to UWF. She assisted with UWF tobacco-free campus policy, worked with student health education and promotion group, as well as participated in numerous professional panels, student mentorship, and data collection training. Angel Bradley says, Dr. Phillips is helpful, caring, resourceful, and happy to offer service no matter the task, and is always willing to pitch in for the good of the community. Please help me in congratulating Dr. Vanessa Phillips.
Hi Argos, I'm Dr. Vanessa Phillips and I am one of your 2020 Outstanding Young Alumnus Award recipients. I thank you all so much. I am humbled at the opportunity to be amongst some amazing people. I thank you so much for considering me for such an award. I love UWF. It is a part of who I am and has been a part of my journey. I have received 3 degrees from there. And no, I am not a career student, but education is of the utmost importance to me. I use it every single day to impact the community I live in and I serve in and I love so much. I thank you all once again. And remember, there's no such thing as the word can't. If somebody tells you you can't, tell them I can, I will. And if you don't believe me, just watch. Stay safe, Argos.
Our final award recipient is Sigrid Solgaard. Sigrid graduated in 2015 with a BS in Marine Biology. Sigrid serves as the Executive Director of Keep Pensacola Beautiful. Keep Pensacola Beautiful is a nonprofit organization whose mission is to provide education and resources for sustained community improvement throughout Pensacola. Sigrid has been recognized for her leadership and dedication to beautifying, enhancing, and preserving the Escambia County area. She was named a Rising Star in 2020, was a member of Leadership Pensacola Class of 2020, and the Keep America Beautiful organization selected her to sit on the Young Leaders Advisory Council. Sigrid also serves the Pensacola community by serving as an e-care reading pal and has also served as a big sister with the Big Brothers Big Sisters organization. Keep Pensacola Beautiful Board Treasurer Carol Duke says she handles leadership roles with grace and diplomacy, exemplifying the principles of servant leadership which are so necessary in each of these roles. Please help me in congratulating Sigrid Solgaard.
My name is Sigrid Solgaard. I am absolutely honored to accept this year's Outstanding Young Alumnus Award for the Spirit of UWF Awards. This award really does mean a lot to me. I moved to Pensacola to attend UWF in 2011 from Minneapolis, Minnesota. And I came here for the campus, absolutely beautiful campus. I came and visited and I really just fell in love with it. And I ended up majoring in marine biology and I graduated in 2015 and I had an absolutely fantastic experience during my bachelor's program. And I'm actually back. I started the MBA program in March of this year, and that is largely due to the position that I assumed after I graduated from my bachelor's program. I started with an organization locally called Keep Pensacola Beautiful, and basically worked my way up. The position of executive director kind of fell into my lap a year into my position there, and the organization really did need a lot of work. And it's really amazing to see the progress that we've made over the past couple years. We've really been able to implement new programming. We've really turned around the organization from an internal standpoint as well as externally, you know, how we present ourselves to the community and the impact that we're actually able to make has been tremendous. So I'm just very honored to be a part of that organization and to see the progress that we've made. So if you're watching this and you want to get involved with Keep Pensacola Beautiful, please find us on Facebook or Instagram. We always have volunteer opportunities and we're always trying to do things that benefit our community. So with that, I do want to thank UWF for the amazing experience that I've had and am currently having through the MBA program online. And I do want to thank all of my nominators that nominated me for this award. It really does mean a lot, so thank you for that. And to those who selected me for this award. I really do appreciate it. The recognition means a lot after the building process that I've gone through with Keep Pensacola Beautiful as an organization. It really does feel really good to have your work recognized. So a big thank you to all those involved, and congrats to all the other winners this year. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Dr. Diane Scott, and I'm honored to present the Research and Scholarship Award to the Children's Home Society of Florida, the Escambia County School District, and Northwest Florida Community Health. This award is presented to an external company, organization, agency, or individual that has partnered with UWF to engage in community-based research that successfully addresses an identified community need. The Community Partnership School model was officially launched in January 2016 at CA Wise Elementary in Pensacola, Florida. It involves the formation of a long-term partnership among 4 core partners: a school district, a university or college, a community-based nonprofit, and a healthcare provider, for the purpose of providing resources beyond the classroom to the partnership school, its students and families, and the larger community. This partnership allows CA Wise to offer a wide array of additional services to its constituencies, including educational programs, on-site healthcare, dental care, counseling, youth enrichment programs, after-school programs, and more. UWF's inclusion in this partnership has benefited our faculty and students in countless ways. Both social workers and teacher education and education leadership, faculty and students, have been provided the opportunity to conduct research at CA Wise Elementary that informs best practices in teaching and community outreach, while also furthering the mission of the Community Partnership School model. This model is the perfect embodiment of the Research and Scholarship Award. Please join me in congratulating all members of the Community Partnership model, the Escambia County School District, Northwest Florida Community Health, and the Children's Home Society of Florida.
Good morning, University of West Florida. My name is Lindsay Cannon, and I'm the Regional Executive Director at Children's Home Society. We are honored to be your awardee today for our partnership at Community Partnership School at CA Wise. Partnership is a unique balance of listening and action on behalf of kids that creates fundamental change in their lives. Children's Home Society is so fortunate to have like-minded and action-focused partners who in a short time have assisted children in making lifelong gains. This doesn't come without hard work and collaboration and its highest level. We are honored to be recipients of this award and partners with University of West Florida in this most impactful initiative. Thank you for your investment in our community. And now I'd like you to hear from Lisa Smith-Coleman, who is our Community Partnership School Director.
Hi, everyone. I appreciate this honor. Just have a few words. There's something to be said for serving others. When we help others in any capacity, big or small, intended or random, there's a sense of purpose and fulfillment that cannot be found in much of anything else. Feeling like life is too much or your circumstances are overwhelming, help someone else and believe in the spirit will lift. There will be a paradigm shift of what challenges you are facing. Problems only feel like they will overtake us when we operate independently, like we are on an island. We need community, and by giving that community, you in some way receive a blessing and strength of purpose. This will undoubtedly give you the lift you need to forge ahead over or through the obstacle. This is what we are continuously striving for through this amazing partnership at CA Wise Community Partnership School. Through our partnership with UWF, we continue to strengthen our community through needs assessments and connections to wonderful resources that continue to bless our students, families, and community. Thank you, UWF, for your continued support, partnership in this award. I look forward to what the future holds. Now I will turn it over to Malcolm Thomas, our superintendent, and Holly McGee, our principal.
Thank you so much for the award, the 2020 Spirit of UWF Award. What that speaks to me is that none of us can go alone with any project that we try to accomplish. The community school project at Wise Elementary from the very beginning was all about collaboration, having partners join with us to accomplish a great difference in the lives of our families. The University of West Florida was one of the first partners to step up and join our coalition. We want to thank you for that. We thank you for the award. Together, we are making a difference in the lives of our families.
And I just want to say thank you again for this award. It's amazing. It's an amazing partnership. I want to thank Dr. Scott for her leadership on our cabinet and with this process. She's been amazing. And again, great things are happening and great things are coming to every side. No matter where you are in this partnership, we're all learning and growing from this. Thank you. And I will turn it over to Ann Papadelius with Community Health of Northwest Florida.
Hi, I'm Ann Papadelius. I'm Chief Community Engagement Officer with Community Health Northwest Florida, and I'm representing our healthcare organization as the healthcare partner in this wonderful partnership. Thank you so much for this UWF Spirit of UWF Award. It is an honor to be a part of this wonderful partnership, and this truly is a collaboration, and it is a joy to be involved with these fine partners. UWF has played a very important role in this partnership, but every month, every week, every day, we all come to the table, and it is a joy to be able to be a part of these families' lives and creating healthy and happy families and children at Weiss Community Partnership School. And thank you for this award. And we are very, very pleased to be a part of this. And we look forward to more collaboration in the future. Diane?
I'm Diane Scott. I am currently the chair of the cabinet of the Community Partnership School. I've been in this position for a year. As Mr. Thomas said, I was one of the founding members of the partnership. And you hear the powerful impact that this group has had. We have been able to move milestones, move children, move families in ways that none of us could have done individually. It took the partnership to do. And one of the beauties of this partnership is that this is not about any of the people here that you see on this screen right now. This is about the organizations, and it's stronger than any one person. And I think that's one of the big values of this partnership, because it will last longer, and it isn't about a personality. If one of us leaves, it's still going to go on. And again, we've had some amazing support. Mr. Thomas, I'm very pleased that we're getting to receive this award as you are finishing up your 12 years as superintendent. This is just another feather in your cap, and congratulations to you. But we thank you for your ongoing support and your vision at the very beginning to move this to an elementary school. That was not where we had originally landed, so appreciate that. But again, thank you, and I'll turn it back to Lindsay.
We appreciate you, UWF. Thank you so much for your investment and commitment to the children at CA Wise. Thank you, and have a great day.
Our next award is the Workforce and Career Development Award. I'm Lauren Leffler, Executive Director of the Office of Career Development and Community Engagement, and I'm thrilled to present this award. The Workforce and Career Development Award is presented to an external company, organization, agency, or individual that has partnered with UWF for the purposes of recruiting, training, or mentoring UWF students or alumni. This year's recipient, Dee Swanson, Talent Acquisition Manager with Enterprise Holdings, truly personifies this award. She's a collaborative community partner who actively seeks out opportunities to partner with UWF in an effort to strengthen the relationship between Enterprise Holdings and the university community. She invests time and energy to develop UWF students, providing the skills, insight, and experience needed to be qualified and competitive candidates, and not just for the benefit of Enterprise, but to benefit the individual student as well. Dee devotes time to meet with faculty and students, attend career fairs, serve on discussion panels, contribute to conversations regarding curriculum updates and program offerings, and partner with faculty in the classroom. Even during these uncertain and challenging times, Dee continues to engage with students online as part of her classroom partner role, guiding students in creating their business plans. Dee is truly deserving of the 2020 Workforce and Career Development Award due to her dedication to UWF students and alumni. Please join me in congratulating Miss Dee Swanson.
Hello, and thank you. This is quite an honor to be the recipient of the 2020 Workforce and Career Development Award. I have been working with the University of West Florida for the past 4 years, creating and implementing new ideas to help bring education and industry together. It has been through my relationship with the Office of Career Development and Community Engagement that I have been introduced to many students, faculty, and staff members to bring some of these ideas to fruition. As a talent acquisition manager, it is my goal to recruit, hire, and mentor for and within the Enterprise Holdings organization. My rapport with new hires begins at times with freshman level students. It is always a pleasure to watch them bloom and mature every year as they get closer to graduation, and there's nothing more satisfying than to be able to see that student get hired and then excel in their careers. One can only hope that through guidance and encouragement, you will help build their confidence. I've had the opportunity to help guide students through resume and interview preparations, helping them with communication, presentation, and poise. A program I am most fond of is the Shoulder to Shoulder HIP project with the Global Hospitality and Tourism Department. Dr. Atta has allowed for me to come into his classroom and assist in the instruction of students, being able to deliver real-world experience along with classroom dialogue for students to learn and grow from. Being able not just to recruit, but mentor students and help guide them through their capstone projects has been one of the most fulfilling accomplishments I've had as a recruiter. I look forward to the continued partnership with the University of West Florida. These are exciting times as we're creating new offerings for students, finding new ways to learn and grow. I hope that through collaboration, we can continue to offer the best programs for students to help them be recognized as the best of the best for industry professionals. Thank you again, and thanks for letting Enterprise put the go in our go.
Our next award is the Public Service and Education Award. I'm Dr. Ed Ranelli, Associate Vice President for External Affairs, and I'm honored to present this award. The Public Service and Education Award is presented to an external company, organization, agency, or individual that is partnered with UWF, delivering excellence in service learning, community outreach, or continuing education. This year's recipient is the Studer Community Institute. The Studer Community Institute, SCI, was founded in 2014 by Quint and Richie Studer with the goal of improving the quality of life for people in our local community. SCI focuses on helping children be prepared for kindergarten, creating education and engaged citizens, and creating jobs by helping leaders develop the skills needed for business success. During the COVID-19 pandemic, SCI team realized local businesses did not have the resources to seek the training they needed for success. SCI could have taken a sabbatical from offering these needed trainings because of the pandemic. Instead, they decided to build and conduct specialized skill building training for free. These trainings were a tremendous benefit to the local community during a difficult time. SCI has collaborated with UWF on several initiatives since its inception. SCI provides experimental learning opportunities for students, speakers for many UWF events, and is a great partner to the Center for Entrepreneurship and its initiatives. Additionally, UWF is a strong partner in SCI's biggest annual event, Intercon. SCI mutually beneficial partnership with UWF positively impacts the local community in many ways, making them a natural fit for the 2020 Public Service and Education Award. Please join me in congratulating the Studer Community Institute. Ms. Rachel Gillette will accept the award on behalf of Studer Community Institute.
I'm Rachel Gillette, and I am thrilled and honored and delighted to receive this award from UWF for the Public Service and Education Spirit of UWF Award. So huge thank you on behalf of everybody at Studer Community Institute for this very meaningful recognition. We truly appreciate it. Our mission at the Institute is to improve the quality of life for people, and this has been a challenging year for almost everybody. People's quality of lives have really been affected, and it's highlighted to us how important our work is and the mission that we have. And we've been trying really hard throughout all of this. The team has been absolutely incredible and dedicated to that mission in every aspect of the work that we do in early brain development, helping children get ready for kindergarten and making sure that every child has the chance that they deserve to succeed. And through our community division, really bringing in thought leaders to help us understand what makes a community great and empowering citizens to be part of this positive change, or through our economic development efforts with the spring and our entrepreneurship initiatives and our leadership development division, and the work that we've done especially with UWF to help businesses succeed. So we're, again, this recognition is just an honor for us. We appreciate it. It's very meaningful to us. We're grateful for the opportunity and the chance that we get to do the work that we do. And this recognition is so meaningful to us. So thank you to those of you who nominated us, and thank you for voting for us. It's my honor to receive this award, as I said, on behalf of the entire Studer Community Institute team. We appreciate it and we thank you.
Our next Spirit of UWF Award is for Quality of Life. I'm Caleb Carmichael, head cross country coach at UWF. The Quality of Life Award is presented to an external company, organization, agency, or individual that has partnered with UWF to deliver a significant impact in the community in the fields of arts, health, leisure, or environment. This year's recipient is Mr. Robin Foley. Robin co-founded Recplex North Park Run/Walk, the first park run in the United States to run on a university campus. Robin was instrumental in bringing Park Run to UWF's campus, a significant step toward the goal of becoming a destination campus. He was vital in raising the $5,000 required to start the park run. The inaugural park run had over 200 participants, and it was a major success for both the community and UWF. Runners from 11 states and 4 different countries visited the campus during the first year, with more than 4,500 total people running or walking the trails. Since the first event, an average of 100 runners and walkers participate each week. The park run trail utilizes a trail system at UWF that had rarely been used in the last 10 years. Robin and other volunteers spent countless hours clearing and maintaining the trail to make it safe for runners and walkers of all skill levels. The local community is also using the trail system more consistently. Many additional partnerships have resulted from the park run being held on UWF's campus. The Pensacola Runners Association held their annual membership run at the park run course, and high schools and cross-country teams host races on the revitalized course as well. With Recplex North being the first of its kind on a university campus, UWF was put on the map for a whole new demographic who may have not have previously heard of the university. Robin's hard work and dedication to this initiative is truly appreciated. Please join me in congratulating Mr. Robin Foley.
Thanks, Caleb. I'm honored to be nominated for this award. I'm delighted to accept it on behalf of all those who make Pensacola's Recplex North possible every week. In particular, our sponsors, without whom we would not be here. And then there's our volunteers who put in countless hours refurbishing the disused trail and who give their time to put the event on every week. And of course, there's our runners and walkers who make the whole thing a reality every week. Park Run is a weekly, timed, free 5K put on every week on the campus of University of West Florida. It started in England with 13 runners wanting to have something where they could compare their times, and this was in 2004. Since then, it has graduated to over 2,200 events in 22 countries worldwide. To give you an idea of the size, there are 600 events in England every week, whereas we have about 50 and growing in the States. In our first year, we had over 4,500 finishers, and this included visitors from 4 countries: Africa, United Kingdom, Australia, Ireland, and from 16 states. And these visitors came to Pensacola and UWF specifically for Park Run and have generated 121 bed nights in the community. After our weekly runs, we adjourn to the local Starbucks for coffee and fellowship. We usually have quite a sizable crew down there, and it's a very enjoyable event for some social connection. In closing, I'd like to thank University of West Florida, because the partnership with them is key to the success of Pensacola's Recplex North Park Run. Thank you.
Our next award is the Community Innovation Award. I'm Dr. Jocelyn Evans, Associate Dean for the College of Arts, Social Sciences, and Humanities, and I'm honored to present this award today. The Community Innovation Award is presented to a UWF administrator, staff, or faculty member who's made a significant impact in the community through excellence in innovative community engagement. This year's recipient is Thomas Asmuth, Associate Professor in the Department of Art. Thomas is a true innovator with a goal of intersecting academia and community. He hosts the annual STEAM exhibition and colloquium, which engages contemporary art with science and new technologies. This event brings in some of the brightest minds at the crossroads of science and art to push the boundaries of better understanding the world. Additionally, Thomas was instrumental in bringing the Maker Faire to Pensacola, serving as a steering committee member and a chief advisor for the inaugural 2019 event. The event was a culmination of 18 months of planning in collaboration with a larger group that included UWF and local businesses. The inaugural Maker Faire was a significant success, with over 100 exhibitors sharing their knowledge, research, and design skills, and more than 3,000 visitors. This success was due in great part to Thomas's work. At the beginning of the COVID-19 pandemic, there was a shortage of personal protective equipment, or PPE. Thomas collaborated with a team of partners to design and engineer a low-cost face shield to limit spray exposure. After approval from 2 local hospital systems, several thousand units were produced and distributed to local and state of Florida medical professionals. Thomas embodies the community-oriented spirit that the Community Innovation Award seeks to celebrate, and he does so in a way that not only melds art and science, but also teaching, service, and research that benefits his students and the community as a whole. Please join me in congratulating Thomas Asmuth.
Thank you to the Spirit of UWF Awards Committee for organizing this event, and thank you for this recognition. I'm honored to be the recipient of the 2020 Community Innovation Award. About 11 years ago, when I moved to Pensacola, I found a vibrant, creative community who shared my love for invention and entrepreneurial pursuit. That generosity and their continued support have made it possible for me to develop and continue to grow new opportunities. Our recent achievements include the STEAM Public Sculpture Program and those amazing new sculptures on campus, a new makerspace downtown that we're developing, the first Pensacola Maker Faire, and 3 versions of the STEAM Exhibitions and Colloquium program. All of these programs have created new opportunities for the university and the community to collaborate. My work could not and cannot be done without the support of many colleagues at the university and in Northwest Florida, so I'd like to extend my gratitude. First and foremost to the unstoppable Rebecca Wilson, my bride, who makes everything I do easier. Also, I'd like to extend thank you to these mentors and partners. President Saunders and the Board of Trustees, Dean Brown, Dr. Evans, and the College of Arts, Social Sciences, and Humanities. Dean Cool and the rest of the Maker Faire gang, Dr. Larson, Dr. Earl, and my colleagues at the Department of Art and Design. Dr. Wade Jeffrey and the Askew Institute for Multidisciplinary Studies, Mr. Jim Sparks, Mr. Nicholas Krogan and the Pensacola Museum of Art, Mr. Robert Overton and the Historic Trust, Ms. Nicole Gieselson and the C3D Lab, Ms. Caitlin Ray and the rest of my colleagues on the board of First City Art Center. And then finally, countless other staff, faculty, and students at the University of West Florida for their encouragement, and mostly though for their participation, because it is when we come together that we become community, and I thank you.
Our next award is the Community Engagement Educator Award. I'm Dr. Steve Brown, Dean of the College of Arts, Social Sciences, and Humanities, and I'm honored to present this award to a very deserving individual today. The Community Engagement Educator Award is presented to a UWF administrator, staff, or faculty member who's made a significant impact in the community through their teaching. This year's recipient is Dr. Hetty Solanke-Rubart. Dr. Solanke-Rubart has a long and distinguished career at the University of West Florida, where she currently serves as Distinguished University Professor. She has an extensive international reputation as an educator and performer, but her commitment to UWF, her students, and the regional community distinguishes her as a truly great community educator. Dr. Solanke-Rubart partners with the Pensacola Community Music School, a nonprofit organization with the mission of providing free musical instruments and education to children. She spearheaded a collaboration between UWF and the Pensacola Community Music School, and the two groups developed a program where they jointly cover scholarships for 7 advanced UWF music students. In exchange, the students teach applied music lessons to the students at the school to help foster a greater love of music. 16 years ago, Dr. Solanke-Rubart created a class in the Dr. Greer Williams School of Music at UWF with a dual purpose: teaching students how to prepare chamber music performances and presenting 3 noontime concerts every semester at Old Christ Church in downtown Pensacola. The series has built a large and devoted audience across Pensacola. UWF students rehearse, produce, and perform the concerts for standing room only audiences and are warmly received at every concert. Dr. Solanke-Rubart also hosts the annual Steinway Piano Showcase, which features the best piano majors within the School of Music. 2 of Dr. Solanke-Rubart's young performers recently won first and second prizes at the Lancaster International Piano Competition. She works hard to provide students with international music festival and competition experience to ensure the highest level of training and experience in their field. Dr. Solanke-Rubart truly embodies the efforts of the University of West Florida to engage students in meaningful, high-impact, community-based learning and to positively impact our students and the local community. Please join me in congratulating Dr. Hetty Solanke-Rubart.
Thank you so much for giving me this award. I am honored. I am also grateful to UWF for providing me so many opportunities to serve our wonderful community. I am proud of my achievements, the chamber music series at Old Christ Church, or the Pensacola Community Music School, where I teach and also train our UWF young teachers, or the Steinway Showcase that we started 15 years ago. But I have to acknowledge also all of those wonderful people who helped me to achieve what I achieve every day. So I am truly grateful, and I am happy to share this award with everybody who is doing a lot of good work in the community. Thank you.
Hello. Our next award is the Community Impact Award. I'm Dr. Iman Al-Sheikh, Director of the UWF Center for Cybersecurity, and I'm so excited to present this award today. The Community Impact Award is presented to a UWF student for outstanding contribution in community service, community-based research, or advocacy. This year's recipient is Carson Wilbur. Carson is a truly exceptional UWF student who has made many significant impacts in the community. His dedication and passion for helping others have impacted underserved K-12 students through the nonprofit organization that he co-founded, Inertia. Carson also helped enhance cybersecurity awareness and interest among K-12 students as one of our founding and leading cybersecurity ambassadors. He also served on the steering committee and presented at I-10 Wired, a regional innovation and technology conference. Carson's dedicated efforts as president of the UWF AI Research Group expanded AI interest and experience among our students, and he also served as a computer science tutor. Amazingly, he did all of this while pursuing a double major in cybersecurity and computer science and a minor in math. Carson exemplifies the traits that the Community Impact Award seeks to celebrate. I'm truly honored to know and work with Carson and can't wait to hear about how he continues to impact the community and world. Please join me in congratulating Carson Wilbur.
I am honored and humbled today to be selected for the Spirit of UWF 2020 Community Impact Award. First and foremost, I am sincerely grateful for the monumental amount of support the UWF faculty, staff, and my colleagues have given me over the years. I am thankful to have a family that has always supported me. I cherish my close relationship with my friend, business partner, and mentor, Basil Kaloba, and I am deeply appreciative of the nomination for this award by my long-term faculty advisor, one-time boss, and constant role model, Dr. Iman El-Sheikh. The Community Impact Award means a great deal to me. Over the past 4 years while I've lived in Pensacola and studied at UWF, and going on a full decade overall spent in the Panhandle area, I have been fortunate to have many opportunities to become an engaged member of the community. In many cases, the initiatives I've participated in have been tied to this university and the many individuals here who are driven to change the world one step at a time. During my freshman year, I was excited to join the AI Research Group in the Department of Computer Science, a collection of students interested in the same field of computing I had come to UWF to pursue. Dr. Iman El-Sheikh served as a faculty advisor, and since this introduction, I am thankful to have established an incredible relationship over the years. I was soon elected the president of the group, and in the same breath, Dr. Iman El-Sheikh asked me to participate in an early stage summit discussing what would now become the Innovation Campus Network project. I was proud to represent my peers and meet the brightest minds of the Pensacola community in drafting bold new ideas to transform our region through education and technology. In my second year at UWF, Dr. El-Sheikh asked myself and 3 of my colleagues to join the inaugural Cybersecurity Ambassador Program with the Center for Cybersecurity. We accepted the call, and 3 years later, I reluctantly but gratefully completed my time with the program, having become the lead ambassador working with a growing team of my peers. During that time, I visited the state capitol as a student representative for our Capitol Day every year. I experienced the vast diversity and impressive capabilities of public schools across the Panhandle through on-site visits and demonstrations, and I met a wide array of influential and personable figures in our local, regional, and state governments, public school administration, and community organizations. Around that time, the former president of the AI Research Group, one of my fellow cybersecurity ambassadors, and now my business partner and close friend, Basil Kaloba, approached me with a grand idea to start an after-school program that would address the needs of underserved K-12 students in our community and fuel STEM education in our schools. We decided to undertake creating a program that would avoid the high costs of advanced technology while still providing quality experiences. And I'm proud to say that in 2019, our nonprofit, Inertia, served upwards of 750 students across Escambia County through our after-school programs, our involvement with events like the Pensacola Children's Business Fair, and hands-on exhibits at science fairs in downtown Pensacola. Through these projects and the many people I met along the way, I am always reminded of my humble beginnings in the community as a volunteer with the Doolittle Institute, then in Valparaiso in Okaloosa County. It was there that I first had the opportunity to teach young students about 3D printing and robotics, 2 areas which I still study myself and teach to other students to this day. I am driven to this day by the imagination of students and the pure wonder they radiated at the sight of something new and interesting. It's those moments of inspiration and aspiration to do more, go farther, run faster, and jump higher that push me to invest so heavily in our community and strive to make a difference whenever and wherever possible. With this award, I am grateful to be recognized for making an impact. However, I would like to use this opportunity to take one small action and make one small request. The work I have been fortunate to have the opportunity to do over the years would by far not have been possible without the support of my friends and family, my mentors and advisors, the university, or the community at large. For that reason, it would be unfair of me to accept this award without recognizing the many contributions that have pushed me to this point. I would like to dedicate this award to every mentor, every volunteer, donor, supporter, voter, organizer, and every other friendly face in our community that has stepped up to support change and that will make our community better and a future that is brighter. As the saying goes, it takes a village, and each and every one of you has lived up to those standards and expectations. Thank you for everything you do, no matter how small, because you are the village truly deserving of this award. Now for my request. I ask you, each and every one of you, to consider how you can make an impact. How can you make an impact today, tomorrow, next week, next year? We live in some of the most turbulent and challenging times in history. Without iterating over the many reasons why, we can clearly acknowledge the stress and strain we are all feeling this year. Making an impact of any size or shape has become difficult and unclear and even unsafe. But I ask you today, how can you make an impact? What can we do together to quiet the chaos, make our community better, and brighten the future? Thank you to UWF, Dr. O'Shake for her nomination, and the award committee for selecting me for the 2020 Community Impact Award. Thank you again to the Village for everything you do for our community, and thank you for finding ways to make an impact in today's world. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Missy Grace, Director of Alumni Relations. On behalf of the UWF Alumni Association and Career Development and Community Engagement, we just want to say thank you for joining us today. We're so glad you tuned in to see the great award recipients receive their awards today. Congratulations to all of our award recipients. We hope you'll stay in touch with us, join us as we do more virtual events, follow us on social media. Thanks, and go Argos.